Welcome back, ladies and gents. We're right at the edge of what right now I would consider safe land when it comes to the holy nation, because if they see us, they will attack on sight. There's a flock of birds right there. So we're going to try to do this. I think I'm in the right. Yeah, I think I can go right up through here. So let's click right there on everybody. Unpause the game. And see how this is going to work out. They're not going in the direction. Oh, here we go. Is it? Ah. Well, I don't know now. Where are they at? I think they're going to go to the left and go up here, it looks like. Or just go straight up here. And I'm looking for movement. I really thought they would go in this direction. Oh, okay, they are taking a hard right. Boy, they're hugging those mountains, though. I'm not sure what this is. I think this is an animal den. I think that's probably bone dogs. And I do believe we have one or a couple of people that are very slow, that are not up to at least 20 and run speed. All right, 16. Probably all the new 13 for Randy. Encumbrance. What do you got that's encumbering you, buddy? That sword, probably. I think it's 14 kilograms. 13. Again, the sword. The combat cleaver. All right, so 13 is our fastest run speed that's possible because it is the slowest run speed possible. Does that make sense? Since we're all running, there's the dogs. Since we're all running at the same speed. There we go. Can we get past this holy farm? Since they're all running at the same speed, they can only run as fast as the slowest person. And it's 13. So 13 is our fastest and slowest run speed. Now, can I get right through here? There's a dog. I don't know if that's a... Sometimes these dogs are just... Yeah. Okay. That belongs to the Holy Nation. It's patrolling the town. Now, the catch is, can I get through here without the dog attacking me? I know they're already calling us agents of darkness, and they don't like it. But they didn't attack. I don't know if I don't remember if there's a game mechanic where somehow they can alert the Holy Nation to our presence. I don't know. I'm going to click on Worlds End and see what happens. I'll follow them closely. I won't let them. All right, going back into Okran's Valley. Is that what I want to do? I don't think so. Let me look at this again. Oh, yeah, I guess it is. All right, well. I don't remember if this is the normal path or not. I thought we'd be further to the right. Oh, more dogs. Here and here. I'm trying to avoid combat. Let's go back here. Wait for a moment and see if they go... All right, they turned. All right, come over here. It looks like this is the way to go. So I'm going to guess this is the way to go. We'll just click here. Oh, no, they're not going here. Where in the world does this go then? Oh, I'm going in absolutely the wrong direction when I'm looking in that direction. Okay. Come over here. Dogs have moved on right here. I'm hoping we can get around them. I'm not worried they'll take us out, but any more damage and we're going to run even slower. Oh, there's a Holy Nation patrol, I believe. It is. Okay. Go this way. Because they would wipe us. Oh, maybe they're fighting bone dogs. Yep, they're fighting the bone dog. Okay. Still watching out for movement. We don't want to walk into one of those patrols by accident. Oh, there's the road that I'm thinking that I'm on. Need to be on. There we go. Something moving right there. I'll look at that in just a minute. I must have normally, I think, come up through this direction. I don't know anymore. It's been a while since I've been through here. It might have been that bird I was seeing. See that bird right there? Flock of birds. Let's see. No, it's bone dogs. All right, come back in this direction. Oh, there's more bone dogs. Man, they're just all over the place out here. Come on, come on, come on. Luckily, it's nighttime. So we're difficult. And then I know we got a few characters with lanterns on them. All right, so the Holy Nation just wiped out that den of wolves, bone dogs. There's another Holy Nation. Let's make sure we're clear to come up here. Because sometimes these guys are marching in one direction, but they'll just do a 180 and go in the other direction. All right, I think we're going to make it. I think from this point on we're safe. I'll just click on Worlds End because it's going to get a little tricky here with the camera. Making sure that I still have everyone selected. There we go. Just in time for the shops to open. And if I recall, here's the ranged shop. I think they open at 6 a.m. He opens up. Let's go inside. Bolts only. I thought that I might be able to get a excuse me. I thought I might be able to get a blueprint for a Ranger. I prefer the Ranger. I know just recently in the Kenshi Steam forums there was a discussion about what's the best, and the guy asked between a toothpick and a Ranger, and I answered a Ranger, but everybody else gave their opinion of everyone in the game. It's not what was asked, but anyway, I know it may not be the most. I'm not min-maxing is what I'm saying. I just prefer the Ranger. It does the job that I need it to do. Also, it uses the regulars. And I already know that research. I'm a little sad that I cannot get a blueprint here. Again, like I said, I've been trying to remember everything as I go along, since it has been a while since I've played up to this point in the game. Let me go in here and see what's available. I think we have. Well, everybody might have a backpack. I'm not certain. Oh, you still got, because you were making them. So you've still got a bow on you. Randy, Wish, 4. 5 people do not have backpacks. So let's see how many backpacks they have in here. Also, they got some limbs. Might be better than what I have. Let's look at the maps first. All right. Lab Ruin, I do not have. And Lost Library, I do not have. And I think I've got 12 and 14. I've got plenty of medical gear equipment. And I think I'm going to get these large backpacks. Do I have plenty of... You don't even have one. You have a leg. You have a leg, and you don't have one either. Although, out of trading range? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've got plenty in here, I think. 14 is plenty. All right. I'll just have to... You're next to the animal, though. So we'll give you Griffin 1. Who else needs... All right. You have 1. You're good. You have 2. You're good. Is anybody else with a fake? Nope, that's it. All right, backpacks. Escaped servant, come here. Maggie, come here. You know, here's the thing, though. These backpacks are going to weigh them down even more. But you can put the combat cleaver in the backpack. I can't remember if these backpacks have a weight reduction or not. I know... I think they do. I think if you put something in the backpack, it doesn't weigh the same amount. Let's find out. All right, so let's give escaped servant right here. No, right here. We'll give you that backpack. Nah, he went down a lot. Maggie. Hang on. 25. A lot of that just turned red. She's still at 25 speed, though. And 23 here for escape servant number 3. Has no negatives. And, of course, it gives you negatives. All right, that you lost 3 in speed. And notice strength, dexterity, toughness, and dodge are all in the white still. We give them this backpack. Everything has a bigger malus. All right, everybody else has a backpack. And it looks like, well, we went through a lot of food. Okay, might have to buy some food from the... I think there's about 4 bars around here. Let's have everybody come outside here. Joe. Armor shop. Let's go in here and see what they have available. All right, there's some black plate jacket, which is what I prefer. But what about blueprints? Mercenary, armored hood, drifter's leather pants, armored rag skirt, white plate jacket, armored face plates, and armored rags. Well, if I can't get the black plate jacket, the white plate jacket is a good place to start. The difference between the two is this is a I can't remember if this is the white plate jacket or if that's just I think that's just there's three of them, a white one, a black one, and a regular one, I think. Oh, rusty armored rags, drifter's boots, mercenary plate, and drifter's leather jacket. As I say, I cannot remember, but I'm going to get the drifter's leather jacket blueprint if I don't already have it, because that's what I like my research already known. Okay, no, that's boots. Research already known. That's these things right here, and this is what I like to give my bowman, because you see it has a plus 1.10%, 1.10 crossbow effect and a plus 5 to combat bonus in close. So this is what I like to give to my bowman, the 5 bowmen I will have. But they will also have a black plate jacket for when we get in areas where they really need, or the enemy has gotten too close and we need some hand-to-hand combat. But I only put those on once we're going into hand-to-hand combat, because you see they have a 0.80 skill crossbow effect negative malus. And then generally, I'll have everybody, my archers in these, not necessarily the plated ones, but maybe it depends on which blueprint I have. But this is the acid protection along with the iron, I think it's called the iron hat. It looks like this, except it's made out of iron instead of straw, because it has a perception bonus. The iron hat has a perception bonus. Yeah. See, this straw one has a plus 6, and so does the iron hat. And my guess is it's not a normal helm, because it sets up high around the head, the crown of the head, and it doesn't cover the face and obstruct the view. That's why you get a better perception when you're wearing this hat, as opposed to, say, something like this that can obstruct your view. It has a negative perception bonus. And this one here, also the stone hat, the iron hat I'm talking about, this here has a 40% acid. It also has acid protection. So the 40% acid, for example, right now, that stone has, when you add it with the pants, this guy has 10%. So that's 50%. That's half damage already right off the bat. But they don't have the blueprint. So we need to go, I think we need to go to the east. I already know that, so that's not a big deal. I'm toying with the idea of buying that black plate jacket. They're both standard. It looks like there's, they have the 40% acid reduction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 of them here between the different colors. And these couple of white ones, there's one down here. This one's high grade. Stealth, crossbow, dodge skill. All right, I think I'm just going to wait, because I need to buy some blueprints. Let's come out here, see what's down here. This is a sword shop. Is that you, buddy? Okay. And I think I've got everything I want because I only want is katana and the combat cleaver. That's all I want. And I can already make both of those. So let's just see what they have available here. I've never liked these helmets. People swear by them, but I don't like them. I guess it's because I don't really min-max. I just do what I like. All right, this is it's too big. It's got the same design except for the guard part of a guardless katana, but it's much, as you can see, it's bigger. So that's what I was looking for, is if they had any guardless katana that's better than 132 or better than 86. Because I think everybody else has 86. No, 90. This might be 86. Yeah, that's 86. And I do not see a guardless katana here. So we'll just press on. Come over here, and I do really think I need to buy some more food. So Tiny, come over here, please. Let's go inside. I'm gonna pause the game while I look. Tick Hunter. Tech Hunter. Tuner. Now, this looks like a Scorchlander, but that doesn't mean it is, because as you found out before, some of these look like Scorchlanders, but they're not. Oh, it is a Scorchlander. Notice that this is a Greenlander. Hunger rate sitting down is 66. She's setting down also, but her hunger rate is lower, 59, which means she is a Scorchlander. So is this person, but it's a Tech Hunter. What have we got upstairs? And the skeleton, of course, has 0 hunger rate because they do not eat. Let's check upstairs. Nope, just ninja guards relaxing. All right, let's see what we got as far as food here. I want the food to go on to Tiny, so we're going to take all of the food he has. And Ferdinand, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to have 10 sleeping bags if I can find them. Looks like that's all the food he has. Even though this says rum, for example, and this looks like it might be food, sake, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't hit. It's just for trade value. All right. Is this a bar? No, there's one back here, though. Okay, you two. No, well, you and Joe. Come back here also. See who's in here. A lot of mercenaries yeah, they're mercenaries. I think they're all mercenaries, with the exception of the pacifier. Let's look upstairs. Just ninja guards. I don't think I'm gonna. Well, maybe I will. Let's see. No, I'm not gonna buy any more food. But there's always a chance that there could have been a map. That's why I'm checking. And here is the engineer shop, I think this is called. Mechanical shop. Let's go take a gander at what they have. Nothing here I want. So let's head on out and go over here to this bar. There's a map, but we already know it. And there's a trader's wooden backpack. I probably... Probably like to have another one of those, but we're all full. So let's see who's inside here. Looks like only 2 characters. This one, which is, oh, and that's a tech hunter, though, unfortunately. And that's a tech hunter. So there, is that correct? Tech hunter? Tech hunter. I would not have expected him to be a tech hunter. Okay, I seem to recall there being something, sorry, I'm not hiring, about, like, if I was to dismiss a companion here, that they would wind up joining the tech hunters. So even though this says tech hunters, they're not a member of the tech hunters, as in, the party that owns this town and or patrols this town, so forth and so on. They can still be hired as regular drifters, which is what I thought it would say, drifter or wanderer, something like that. I think this is a regular Greenlander. Yeah, he's 66. So this is another Scorchlander. What's upstairs? I think I've got enough people for now because I'm worried about the food situation. I kind of sort of am. Let's look over here in this bar, though. Because if there's like a name, for example, if there's a named character, I may wind up getting them. We've already got that map, so nothing here. Backpack. Yep. Are we close enough? Yep. All right, so we've got 8. I just need 2 more. What have we got over here? You look like you're a tech hunter, but not one that can be... You're a drifter. See, that's what I expected those other things to say. And you are 59. You're a Scorchlander, but not... I think you're just a generic. I don't even want to click on the bugs. Family of insects were having a party in here, and I wasn't on the guest list. How did this conversation start? So I finally reach your sunken ruins, right? And I find me this huge old lab full of treasures. It must have been my lucky day, right? Think again. Turns out a family of flesh insects were having a party in there, and I wasn't on the guest list. Never have I ran faster in my life. Managed to hide in a tree hollow for 5 whole days, living off of bark and rainwater. Think that's bad? I was down near the hives, starving hungry because those weirdos wouldn't know real food if it hit them in the face, so I went wolf hunting. I guess he means bone dogs. But I forgot to watch my own back, didn't I? I got jumped by a frisky gorilla and ended up in a wrestling match with him. Lost an ear and 4 fingers that day. The hell are you talking about? I can see all 10 of your fingers. Yeah, I met an old skeleton priest, and he voodooed them back for me. In other words, he's lying. Well, ain't that something else, eh? Skeleton voodoo. Some of the dialogue in this game. All right, I think that's probably them. That's it. Who was this guy anyway? Slow line tech hunter. All right. Upstairs. Again, just skeleton guards sleeping. All right, is that all of the... I want to go in this place, but that's all of the bars. Let's run over here. Go into this armor shop. What is it actually called? Headgear. This is a headgear shop, okay? Speaking of... I think this rattan is better than 162660. This is none whatsoever, but it has 40% acid protection, whereas this one only has 20%. And it only has a 4 bonus as far as perception is concerned. But it's much better. protection because this has 0 armor bonus. So I'm going to give this. It's head 70% head protection. So I'm going to give this to Stone. He's the martial artist because there's no negatives and he's still got the bonus. Of course, he's not close enough. So I'll give it to Joe and just have Joe hand it to him. There's nothing else here I want. That looks enticing right there. Because Joe's he's wearing masterwork. But I don't want to buy it. We can make them. Let's see if there is a iron hat. No. Okay, now that masked helmet is not a bad helmet. It's what Joe's wearing. And you would give it to people who are not ranged units, not crossbowmen, because of the perception bonus. But it's not a bad hat. Although I do prefer the flared, which is this one here. This is called a flared helmet. This is my go-to. It covers 90% of the head. The mask does do 100%, but I just like the look of this one better. Let's see, 32, 49, 70. And I think they all do the same. 32, 49, 70. Yeah, they do. The difference being this only covers 90% of the head, and this one covers 100%. I prefer this, but I will give them this masked helmet. I just don't like the... See, even this thing, high grade, is still 32, 49, 70. And it also only does 90% of the head. So this is the better helmet as long as you're not using ranged units. But I wanted the black or the iron version of this. And I think that's it. I think it's time to get a move on. Let's gather everybody together. Because I think we have to go back. We need to go across back into the UC or the United... What are they called? United Cities? Oh, my God. I think that's right. Yeah, United Cities. I want to say United Nations so bad. All right. I think we're going to go... Instead of trying to go back through this holy nation land, I think we're going to head east. Because I do believe we want to come down here. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. But it's either Brink or Black... I think it's Black... Oh, I don't remember. One of these cities down here has a lot of blueprints. And I just don't remember which one it is. It may be... I'm starting to think it's neither one of these now that I'm thinking about it. But I don't know. Anyway, I want to... Let's go east. See if we can get... Well, first of all, let me look at these. Library map. Let's see where that's located at. Okay, down in the far left. And we'll see where this is located at. Down in the far left again. Okay. We might have already seen that because we did come through here. All right, well, I think for us to advance, I do need to get more blueprints. So I'm going to go east, even though my party is real green. We're going to give Stone this hat. And I want you to wear it. Thank you. Let's come out here. We want to come all the way back down this windy road to right yonder. So we'll just let them go. Oh, are they going the right way? Where are they at? I don't know if they're going the right way. I think they're going Out back. I don't want them to go out back. Is that right? Yeah, they're going the wrong way. Come here, buddies. Come this way. Maybe I clicked on the wrong thing. I don't know. Come this way. There you go. And then just come down here. I'll just do it in a little bit at a time. Now come all the way down here. Oops. Stop moving, camera. Stop moving. Come all the way down here. And looking for Holy Nation patrols. We don't want to walk in any of them. Like that one right there. All right. Now I can see again. Back into Okrins Valley. And I want to go in that direction. So let's head off in that direction. Again, I think food is going to be an issue. Once we get to the desert, oh, there's a dog. Let's have Joe handle the dog. Where'd he go? Everybody else, just stand right here and wait. Wait, hold on. Hold. Not passive, just hold. And that's 57, so he's using the hacker. You can hear it hacking. Did you get the food, Joe? Oops, I was clicked on everybody but Joe. Where's Swift? Swift, where's that at? Right there. Go back over here, please. Joe, pick up that food. I don't want to get the leather. That'll just weigh us down. And you're not too hurt. You got a little hurt in the head, but you'll be all right. Let's keep moving. Oh, there's something right here. All right, that's the Holy Nation fighting something. So we want to give them a wide berth. Let's go this direction. All right, now straight across. Up, who's this? Hungry Bandits. Okay, that's fine. As long as it's not the Holy Nation. They're going to walk right past us, the bandits are. All right, there's Okrins Fist, I guess. Which is this right... Oh, who is way back here? Who are we not have? Stone. No Stone's here. Who's not here? Joe's not here. Joe, come on, buddy. You're all by yourself back. Hang on. Stop moving. Is this bandits? Ooh, nope, that's paladins. Well, Joe has got a... Yeah, he's got a prosthetic limb. So we don't want them to see him. And they're right there. Whew. All right, Joe, run in this direction. Come over here. They're going in the opposite direction. Now come back and join everybody else. Those guys are fighting bone. Who's fighting you? Oh, no. Ha ha! I let them walk right into... Okay, just because I was an idiot and Joe got left behind, we're going to get a beatdown. Let me look at this. Yeah, this is not going to end well for us. One, two, three, four. 5 paladins. Yeah, those are enough. These guys I'm not worried about, but the paladins... Oh, my goodness. I don't think we can outrun them either. We don't have the speed to outrun them. But we may be able... Where's these guys, these dogs over here? Okay. Run in this direction, everybody. Joe, keep going in this direction. Can I get them involved in these dogs? I don't think so. I think I've probably just killed everybody. What is Joe fighting? A paladin. All right, Joe. I'm going to switch you to katana because you're much better with katanas. We'll take your backpack off. I'm going to do that with everybody, in fact. Because these guys, even though the hacker, the combat cleaver, will be much better because it has plus 30 armor penetrate. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to leave it on. As you can see here, the katanas have negative 30 armor penetration, and these paladins are well armored. So, you know what? They have very low skill with the hackers, but I'm going to leave them on because it's in the long run it's better against armored units. But I do anticipate everybody going down. Actually, put that in the backpack. Okay. I just believe that's what's going to happen. I screwed up and let Joe get left behind, and then when I was paying attention to him, these guys were jumped. I think these are the guys that were fighting over here, the Bone Dogs, whatever they're fighting, and I didn't think they would be on the move so soon. The only thing I can hope for here, the best I can hope for here, is that we don't lose any limbs. There's no doubt in my mind we're going to lose the battle, but I hope we don't lose any limbs, which is probably too much to hope for. These guys are going to be terrible with the hacker. You know what? The new guys, nah, screw it. They got to learn. See, he's already on the verge of losing a leg. Autosave. Very good. Well, not how I expected this to go, or how I wanted this to go. Best case scenario, even if we see Hot Longs is already down. Even if we win, you know how long it's going to take us to recuperate? So this is not ideal at all. Hot Longs, you're already down. So it doesn't matter, but I'm going to give this to you anyway. Logan, you're carrying that for no reason. You don't even have any ammo. Well, because you were making them, and I forgot to check before we left, and you don't have any armor to speak of at all. Jag Longer. Another no armored, really. Stone, buddy, you're just going to have to do the best you can. Hopefully you don't lose any limbs. You're crippled already. And these guys are still on hold. So let's turn that off. All right, Joe, do the best you can. I was hoping these paladins would start. Okay, here's one. It's got four bone dogs on him. That will help us greatly, even if we take down one paladin. Are these paladins? Yeah, he's one paladin right there. Okay, all of you guys, just do the best you can. And hopefully those 4 dogs will wound that paladin enough. I'm going to slow down the time a little bit here. Joe? Okay, Joe won his battle, and he's coming over to help. Yeah, those dogs took down the paladin. No, he's healing. He took down the dogs. All right, well, at least he's occupied with them. Joe? Come on, Tiny. Come on, Ferdinand. I think Tiny is very wounded. Yeah, big head injury, which is not surprising. They don't have armor, and they always fight by sticking their head in. You know what? We might win this. I do not anticipate us winning this, but we might. I think those bone dogs are going to be the difference. Because to be honest with you, one paladin is equal to probably 4 of my units as I've got right now. And there was, what, 5 or 6 paladins? All right, so heal everybody up. Let me put back on fast speed. And I'm going to try to hobble away as quickly as I can to get a little distance between us. Because these guys will just keep getting up, and I'll check. Did anybody lose a limb? Oh, I got my fingers crossed. I hope not. We are so beat up, though. All right, I think everybody is aimless now. Yep, they're standing still. I've got to get as far away from this area right here as I can. We're going to go in this direction. We're going to hobble. Oh, these guys have to be picked up. Okay, let's pick up Jaglonger. Wait, how long are you going to be recovery coma? Quite some time. Jaglonger, just same amount of time. All right, Joe, pick up Jaglonger. If you can you? Yeah. And I think Moo, pick up Hotlongs. All right, and you go in this direction. Who's fighting here? The bone dog is fighting the paladin. Buddy, you're on your own. I'm getting the heck out of Dodge if I can. We're so slow, though. This is maximum speed. This is just how slow everybody's walking. If I can get over this hill while he's tending to his wounded, we may stand a chance. Oh, escaped servant just passed out. Oh, somebody's attacking Moo. Who or what is attacking Moo? And where is escaped servant? He just passed out. I guess we didn't heal either. No, he might have got hit again. All right, who is fast? Griffin? Can you run back here? Griffin, where you at, buddy? Who's fighting Moo? Or what's fighting Moo? Is it a dog? It is. Okay, the rest of you guys, with the exception of Griffin, come down here and help Moo. Oh, where are you going? What is this? Another dog? Yep. You know what? Stop. Now, Griffin, go pick up... All right, heal. All right, now you're aimless. Go pick up escaped servant. Go. Oh, there's a paladin still coming after us. That's not good. Who's he going after? Everybody? Well, we can handle one paladin. That's fine. A wounded one at that. He's down. Okay, now. Is everybody healed? Excuse me. Wow. Poor old Moon. Well, how's my martial artist doing? Stone. I'll check in just a moment. He'll be the last one I look at. Human type. Yeah, I would have thought he'd be worse. Okay, again, head in this direction. Now, who's attacking you? Another dog. All right, let's just take that dog out and be done with it. Joe, get the meat from that dog. They're going to supply us with food. 3 pieces is better than no pieces. Is there another dog here? Right there. All right. Now move on. Now, do I have everybody? Everybody is highlighted here. Yes. Maggie is down, though. Let's have... Swift, can you pick up Maggie? Are you carrying anyone? No. Okay, pick up Maggie, please. Now, let's see where... We gotta get... what is that? I hope that's just a caravan. Again, this is fast speed. This is as fast as we can move. This is what you always want to avoid. Not being able to move fast in Kenshi. Because even if we can get over there, we'll still run into Roman patrols. And I don't mean Rome, Italy. I mean patrols that are patrolling. Oh, man, we've got to lie down. I've just got to lie down. It's Holy Nation Inquisitor. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I'm going to hunker down in this little depression. See if we can get Joe. Come over here. Okay, you're carrying Jag longer. Can you set him down, please? You guys just stop moving. Joe, get some backpacks from Ferdinand. All of them. Backpacks. I meant sleeping bags. All right, we are in a little depression here. I don't know if this will help or not, but I'm going to pretend it will. Be hard to see us. I think I've got 8. Joe, please put those up. All right, they're running after something. All right, is that all of them? That's all of them. All right, now you immediately build a fire. Yeah, because we got to cook that food, and you'll do that. So Moo, lie down. Griffin, come over here. Are you carrying anyone? Yeah, so put them there, and then you lie down there. Moo, you're carrying hot longs, so lie there after you put him there. Swift, come over here and lie down. How's this going? Oh, you're carrying someone also. All right, you lie there. I'm trying to get my most experienced warriors down first so they can heal the fastest. Joe, how's that fire going? All right. Now go pick up Jag longer. And there's no place to put him, but at least move him closer. Put him next to the fire so he can feel the warmth of the fire. And he goes flying through the air. Very good. We got to get some healing going on here. I've got 6 minutes left, 7 minutes. And it's going to take all of that time just for these guys healing. So while I'm waiting for a minute. All right, Jaglonger just woke up. Very good. Doesn't need to be carried anymore. He's still going to be slow as 24. Well, that surprises me. I don't want to zoom in too much because then I can't see any movement around us. Like these guys here. See, they're patrolling this road, and I've got to go in that direction, but I'm trying to avoid the patrols on the road. But as you can see, the Holy Nation also has patrols out here in the wilderness. I honestly cannot believe we won that battle, though. Because we've got half our force. What, from Moon to here is all new guys. All right, Joe. Moo can get up. Griffin can get up. Swift. Joe, you lie down now. And Bataille. We've got to get through here, and we've got to get to... Well, we're going to go across the desert, so I'm worried about food, of course. That's why I'm grabbing any food anywhere I can. It looks like I left and didn't get any... all I had was meat. I didn't get any of the dust witches that we had made. And, again, that's just stupidity on my part. Oh. These guys are still on the road. If we can get past these paladin patrols, then we still got the UC to deal with once we get into the desert. All right, Swift, you're close enough that you can get up. Come over here. Sonya's already good. You stand there. I'm trying to make a perimeter is what I'm doing. All right, and then Moon, you go lie down. Joe, you can get up. You come stand over here. Escape servant, you're okay. You go here. Maggie, are you still being carried? No, you're lying down actually. Okay. Escaped servant. Look, let's put you down just for a little bit. Won't take you long. All right, good enough. Get you up. Wish, you come and lie down. Ruka, you're good to go. Come stand up here. And we'll put Randy down where you were at. Kang, get up. Gecko, go down. All right, Maggie, you're getting there. You had that horrendous head wound, or chest wound, but you're getting there. Won't be long for escape servant number 1. Come on, Bataille. You're part of the original group. You should have better toughness than the rest of these guys. Yeah, 51. That's good. All right, escape servant. Get up. Logan, lie down. Even though Tiny looks like he's on the verge of dying, but he's healed. He's completely healed. The picture just hasn't updated her, I believe. That's what it looks like anyway. All right, Bataille, you can now get up. We'll have Jaglonger go down. Maggie, way to go. Congratulations on healing fast. Stone, you go down. All right, that's the last one. All right, I got 2 minutes left on my timer. And as I said, this would take the entire time. Just healing. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to stop the recording here and just let these guys heal completely. Then pack up, put up the bags, put everybody sleep, backpacks back on, and start moving again in the next one. And as always, if something happens, I'll just save the game and then we'll start from that before if there's a big combat, for example. Until then, adios.